Get your gun all hot so we can get some bourbon. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with another beer review. And up today is Innis Gunn, or Innis Gunn. I still don't know how to pronounce it right. I'm going to say Innis Gunn. And I like their other beers so much that I saw this in the store the other day and I had to get it. It's hopped Bourbon Cask Ale. So it's a Scottish ale starting, at 7.4% alcohol. It says following its lengthy time in cask in the blending of dry hops. So there we go. The beer has developed a beautiful balanced finish, rich and smooth with an aroma of orange, ripe cherries. And I looked this up, and the closer to the correct Chinese pronunciation would be lychee, or lychee, something like that. Some people will say lychee or lychee, but anyway. So let's get it open. We've got it already on Untapped. Not so hoppy right off the nose. This is a new bottle. It says enjoy by, well, I think it's new. It says 30 June 2017, I guess is the enjoy by date or the use by date. I don't know what that date is. It's the date on the neck. And this is a little over a pint. And I got a bigger glass and I still didn't pour it right. So this has been sitting out a while, so it's got nice warmed up, unlocked the flavor. Anyway, there's a date right there. It's matured for 44 days prior to release. So there we go. All right. Let's see what we got. No hops on the nose at all. A little bit of malt. Oh wow. That is very, just the foam alone is very, very interesting. The hop, it's almost like a leafy dirt kind of flavor. Definitely got cherries in the foam. Of course, I don't know what the lychee tastes like, so it's the only thing in the soapberry family. Doesn't taste like soap. Damn, you can really taste the bourbon. A little bit of oak, kind of a hint of vanilla. There's a very late alcohol warming at 7.4%. That's a little low for that. So that tells me that, you know, perhaps it could be from the bourbon, but maybe it's been fermented too quickly. But aroma-wise, there's not a whole lot there. Maybe I need a swirl, get a release. Yeah, I'm not getting any orange at all. What I get is very malty. I don't get a lot of hops whatsoever. So I'm not sure what kind of hops they were using. You know, usually you get something dry hopped, I expect it to be hoppy. But it does seem to have a bitterness from hops. As I wipe it on my pants. But there's a very good bourbon presence. There's kind of, like I said, a hint of vanilla and oak there. It's one that likes to linger in the back of the mouth. So all the fumes and everything are kind of on the back of the tongue. Very interesting. So they're kind of filling. But I'm not getting any hops whatsoever at all. But again, I don't know what kind of hops they used. So I don't know if I should be getting pine or floral or fruity or citrus. But some hops give you kind of earthy feelings and almost mushrooms and stuff. And I do get a hint of that. So that might be the hops right there. But I'm going to check into Untapped on this one. I don't know if I like it better or I prefer. I mean, I think this is a solid 4. What I don't know is if I prefer it over the previous ones. I think I like that bourbon barrel. Maybe I need to get that and compare it with this. But unlocked a couple badges, it looks like. We've got Highlander 2 and God Save the Queen. Level 9. So that's good. It feels like it's artificially carbonated. You know, the fizz is a little bit too... There, it's got nice coloring. But okay, now I'm starting to get a little bit of maltiness, that kind of a smoky peat kind of aroma that you tend to get with Scottish Scotch ales. The American versions tend to just be real malty, but some Scots ones will have this hint of peat, almost like peat smoked malts. This is definitely one that takes. This has multiple layers of flavors. And as it's warming up, it's getting a little bit more open. This is definitely one. Most Scotch ales I find really need to be opened and left open for a few minutes and then poured. But I don't think you guys want to sit here for 2 minutes. I guess I could open it before I started. But there are quite a few complexities. I mean, this would be something that I don't even know if I would eat with. I wouldn't have a meal with this because you're going to get lost in its complexity of the flavors. But I would definitely, you know, have some cheese and maybe some hearty breads with good butter. Just while I'm eating this, just kind of eat something and while I'm enjoying it. So it could be that the orange might be from the hops. I don't know. And ripe cherries. The cherries I definitely get. So it could be that fruitiness is actually from the hops, and they're not. It doesn't say they've added any fruit at any point, so I'm going to guess that that's probably from the hops. But this is it's very different, and it's quite interesting. I just don't know what to compare it to. Really, it's just out. It's on there. So Innis Gunn. Again, you guys have provided a pretty good. This is limited edition. There's some signatures up here and some other stuff, but. To me, this is because they age it before they send it to you. I think this is one that you definitely want to have relatively new. I don't remember how much this bottle was. I got it at Jungle Jim's. I bought a bunch of stuff, and this was one of them I just happened to see. They do have this in a box by itself, just each individual bottle in a box. Same price, and they had a bunch of this over on a shopping cart. That's where I got this. I think it was only $3, but they were basically trying to get rid of it. Probably because June 30th, 2017. So I'm guessing, this is just a guess, that this stuff probably could have been bottled last year. And because it doesn't have a bottle on date. And so with the 30th of June coming up, I mean, it's still 6 weeks away or so. Or 7 weeks, I guess. But still, Jungle Jim's likes to get the beers out fresh while they're still good. Many times at Jungle Jim's, you will have these bargain beers that they're trying to get rid of just to create shelf space. And there's nothing wrong with them. And they've marked them down to $3 or $4 a bottle, or sometimes less, because they're just trying to get rid of it. They just want it out the door. Maybe it didn't sell very well or whatever. And the beers, I mean, this is not old. I mean, it's oldish, but it's not. It probably wouldn't age. If this was around 10%, it would probably age fairly well. Although the hops would really be gone, so you'd probably just end up with bourbon and malt. But overall, really good. It's definitely recommended. Like I said, I gave it 4 out of 5. And I would definitely just have some hearty breads and some cheeses and some real creamy butter. I really wouldn't have this with a meal. This is really a sitting around talking to friends or just sitting around a campfire or something kind of beer, and just enjoying the night, enjoying the crickets and all that stuff. So there you go. Have you had it? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to find me on Twitter on Brainmuffin as well as on Untapped, just look for Brainmuffin, send me a friend request. And some people have done that. It's great. All right. Thanks. See you later. Bye. Hopped Bourbon Cask Ale. $9.99. Nee. Ich kann nichts sehen. Meine Augen sind something. Hopped Bourbon Cask Ale, Scotch Ale, 7.4% IBUs or NA. All right, lychee is the sole member of, how do I say it correctly? Soapberry family. Provinces of China. Maybe it might be lychee then. It is lychee. Lychee. All right, we looked it up. It's lychee. So can go complain to the Chinese if you don't like the way I pronounce it. All right, we ready? When Maktanik Wingolausik went to him away. Just gave away some secrets there. We'll put that in the bloopers. All right, let's go. Glasses.